Tonight at 7 on Arizona PBS. Coming up next on Arizona PBS, Life and World.
Arizona PBS deeply appreciates every gift we receive, and we are proud to honor our Executive Society. These supporters believe in the mission of public television and are making a real impact in our community. If you would like to join the Executive Society, please call the number below or log on to azpbs.org to join. Thank you.
Coming soon to Arizona PBS.
On Masterpiece.
Oh, he was a friend of your grandfather's.
What lies you tell are up to you.
I've been ashamed all my life.
I loved him.
Man in an orange shirt.
On Masterpiece.
Sunday night at 8 on Arizona PBS.
This July 4th, join me, John Stamos, as I'm back to host America's biggest birthday party, a Capitol Fourth.
With the Beach Boys, Jimmy Buffett and the Broadway cast of Escape to Margaritaville, Lauren Elena, Pentatonics, Luke Combs, The Temptations, Renee Fleming, Joshua Bell, and CeCe Winans.
The celebration for our entire nation, a Capitol Fourth.
Coming in July to Arizona PBS. Explore new ideas and new worlds here on Arizona PBS, a community service of Arizona State University. Support for Arizona PBS comes from viewers like you and from
AARP in Phoenix thinks today should be your day. So get active and help keep Phoenix in motion, or get involved in improving your community. Take on today and every day. Learn how at aarp.org/Phoenix.
From the Cronkite Studios in downtown Phoenix, this is Cronkite News.
The politics of immigration. Republicans claim they have legislation drafted. Democrats say the current administration is ripping families apart.
The midterm elections are right around the corner. What's being done to ensure that the visually and hearing impaired have everything they need to be informed?
Learning the basic techniques that veterinarians use every day. These kids spending a week in summer camp could one day take care of your pet.
Cronkite News starts now.
Good evening and welcome to Cronkite News on Arizona PBS. I'm Maya Petros.
And I'm Nicole Hernandez. Thank you for joining us. The immigration debate took center stage on Capitol Hill today. House Republicans say they have agreed on immigration reform bills that could be brought for a vote as soon as next week. House Democrats, meanwhile, took to the streets to protest the Trump administration's policy of separating children from parents at the border. Pat Plubletti has more from our Washington bureau.
Today's Dreamer drama is the latest in a long line for Congress that has long been unable to pass immigration reform, and as of recently, been unable to even agree on how to move forward. It comes the same week that Attorney General Jeff Sessions announced a new crackdown on asylum claims. The day began with Speaker Paul Ryan saying the House would bring 2 immigration reform bills to the floor for a vote, derailing efforts by Democrats and moderate Republicans to force votes on 4 different bills, 2 from each side of the aisle.
This is an effort to bring our caucus together, our conference together on immigration. I'm very pleased with our members. What happened was our members got together, spoke with one another, and compromised with each other so that we could find a way forward without exercising a discharge petition, which would mean we would never make law.
One of those bills is co-sponsored by Tucson Congresswoman Martha McSally and Virginia's Bob Goodlatte. That measure was derided as the Bad Lad bill by angry Democrats. This afternoon, Democrats took to the streets to protest what they call the racist and repressive immigration policies of the Trump administration.
I've been asked a lot of times why we're doing this. Well, you know, based on Sessions' comments about asylum, that they don't recognize the law, based on the separation of moms and their children, it's important that we highlight that's not who we are.
Representative Raul Grijalva of Tucson joined civil rights icon and Georgia Congressman John Lewis, House Democratic Caucus Chairman Joe Crowley of New York, and Al Green of Texas. They marched to the steps of Customs and Border Protection, where they sat in front of the entrance in hopes of being arrested. One Democrat, freshman Representative Jimmy Gomez of California vowed that this would not be the end of the fight. And he said House Democrats will not support the bills Ryan plans to put forward.
And we're going to vote on a moderate bill that's a bad bill. And either way, they're not going to help. If they help Dreamers, they'll be limited, but at the expense of other immigrants.
Now, despite their best efforts, the protesters were not arrested today. They rallied in various locations around Washington for around 3 hours before disbanding and declaring victory. They vowed, though, that the fight is not over. In Washington, Pat Popoletti, Cronkite News.
And while the House prepares to discuss immigration reform, in the Senate, Jeff Flake denounced President Donald Trump. Senator Flake spoke on the floor about the president's recent trip to Singapore, saying the president appears to care more about dictators than allies.
It is disturbing when the American president and his administration are going on about the, quote, great personality, unquote, of the murderous dictator Kim Jong-un, or how Kim loves his country very much, while at the same time calling the Canadian Prime Minister obnoxious, weak, and dishonest for merely pushing back on proposed tariffs.
Senator Flake went on to say that, quote, issues we have with allies ought to be addressed through constructive dialogue, not taunts or bombastic tweets.
A Border Patrol agent in Arizona is recovering after being shot multiple times. The agent was attacked yesterday morning. According to the chief patrol agent with the Tucson sector, several individuals attacked the agent, one of them shooting him at close range. The agent is a trained paramedic and was able to get to his car and treat his wounds before a helicopter flew him to the hospital. Chief Patrol Agent Rodolfo Carish says protecting the border is always dangerous.
You should always keep your guard up when you're patrolling those borders or when you're performing law enforcement duties. It goes without saying. We know the inherent dangers of this profession, but we continue to go out there is to protect our countries and our communities.
The chief says that people were arrested after the shooting, but were processed on immigration charges and have not been tied to the event.
Phoenix police shootings are on the rise this year. Already more than a dozen people have died in officer-involved shootings. Allison Snell reports the police chief wants to spend more money to study why there's been an increase and how to ensure the safety of officers and the public.
In the last 6 months, the number of Phoenix police officer-involved deaths is the same as all of 2017. With this increase, the Public Safety Subcommittee asked the City Council for funding on a research study.
I mean, it's super simple. Just stop killing us. That's really all that we want, is to live another day. That's it. You know, we all want to go home to our families too.
Attendees of the public safety meeting are demanding officials hear what they have to say.
We are at record numbers of officer-involved shootings, whether that individual survives that contact or dies because of that contact.
We have the greatest lethality of any police department in the country. Phoenix PD has just shot their 25th person year to date. NYPD shot 2 year to date. And with 4 times the population, this is nonsense. It's time for it to end.
That number has increased by 4 since April in the New York area, according to a database by the Washington Post.
The chief doesn't want to have to talk about what her officers are doing on a daily basis. The chief doesn't want that to be public because the chief has no intention of holding her officers accountable.
The Safety Subcommittee discusses a survey to get more on why this is happening.
We know those numbers already, right? We know we came with those numbers.
This report will do nothing to change the culture of police violence.
City Councilwoman Laura Pastor explains she wants to know more.
What is truly the stresses that is happening within our community that is causing the reaction on both sides?
The Phoenix Police Department says their top priority is the safety of both their officers as well as the community. The study will cost $149,000 and last 6 months before the findings will be released. In Phoenix, Allison Snell, Cronkite News.
Former U.S. Representative Gabrielle Giffords remains politically active. Tonight, she's in Ohio, throwing her support behind a Democratic candidate. The Democrat is trying to beat a Republican who's seeking a 12th term. Giffords was severely wounded in a 2011 mass shooting in Tucson. Ever since, she and her husband, retired astronaut Mark Kelly, have been active politically, especially with her organization, Courage to Fight Gun Violence. Tomorrow, March for Our Lives Arizona will begin a voter registration drive. Yesterday, the group staged a die-in at the state capitol on the 2-year anniversary of the Pulse nightclub shooting. Since its formation, the March for Our Lives organization has fought for gun law reform. The group plans to spend the next couple of months encouraging young people to vote and to only back candidates who will work to stop gun violence. According to the Giffords Law Center, Arizona now ranks 47 out of 50 states as having the weakest gun laws in the nation.
For some, being an informed and active voter has challenges. I attended a workshop designed to help hearing-impaired communities get to the polls. According to a 2005 Arizona Department of Health Services report, 6 to 8% of Arizonans are hearing impaired or deaf.
I always faced barriers. I mean, even if, I was born deaf, even though I wear a hearing aid and a cochlear implant, but I still faced barriers in my everyday life.
By holding information sessions like this one, the Arizona Commission for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing is helping bring people with hearing impairments to the polls.
When you see the candidate campaign on TV, they're not captioned. It's not required.
Being an informed voter is hard enough as it is, but when you can't hear information like this, the task becomes even harder when you can't get the information you need. And polling places can be hard to navigate for those who can't hear the instructions. Maricopa County Recorder Adrian Fontes says voting by mail is an alternate option.
Arizona has been a leader in the nation for online voter registration. We were one of the first states to do this in a very robust way.
But more can still be done to fully accommodate the hard of hearing community.
We're taxpayers, we're people as well. We're just like everybody else, but we need the full asset and we need to be part of the society and know what's going on equally, just like everybody else.
This is the first workshop the Arizona Commission for the Deaf and Hard of Hearing has hosted, with high hopes that it will inspire change.
The Maricopa County Sheriff's Office is using summer vacation to give young adults a behind-the-scenes look at law enforcement. Reporter Kevin Fleischman attended the county's Explorer program.
It's definitely physically and mentally challenging, especially all the small things, because that's something they focus on the most.
Friday marks the end of the Maricopa Sheriff's second Explorer program, which teaches young adults the ins and outs of law enforcement. Many of these cadets are still in school and hope once they graduate to start a career in law enforcement.
I'm looking at joining the Marine Corps, which after my father, and then I'd like to go to college after that and probably pursue a career in law enforcement.
Hinsberg says that being in the Explorer program is a unique experience. Today, the cadets learn how to dust for fingerprints and the importance of DNA samples. Class Sergeant Jesus Jerez says that getting the youth involved is important because it creates lifelong interest in law enforcement.
Let's get them while they want it and show them what it takes to become it and give them a little bit of taste of what they could get, and that establishes some kind of accountability, integrity, and what they want to do so that they can be successful.
And while the training process can be hard, Hinsberg says it helped create a bond with his fellow cadets.
We've all become very close since we're all in the same boat and all plan to help each other.
We set their goals to where they can be successful, so when they leave this program, they leave with that confidence that when they set their mind to something, they can accomplish anything.
After graduating, the cadets have weekly meetings with their training officers to continue their learning process. In Phoenix, Kevin Fleischman, Cronkite News.
The Sheriff's Office has created other programs as well to help show the public what it's like to be a public safety officer. And coming up on Cronkite News, it's a camp for those who love learning and animals.
Kids get a real lesson about what it takes to be a veterinarian. Up next, some young, ambitious minds taking a hands-on approach to helping pets.
Plus, he's a junior at Arizona State University, and starting tomorrow, he's going to play in arguably the greatest golf tournament in the United States.
I'm Judy Woodruff, anchor and managing editor of the PBS NewsHour. The journalists of tomorrow face a fast-changing media landscape, but quality news remains vitally important to our communities, our country, and our world. At ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication, students learn solid, reliable reporting, holding the powerful accountable, and rebuilding the public's trust. The Cronkite School and Arizona PBS, preparing the next generation for a stronger future of journalism.
As journalists at Cronkite News, we report on stories that matter to you by focusing on the local impact. We dig deeper and work tirelessly to keep you informed.
Live in Wickerburg.
Live in Los Angeles.
In Cleveland, in Washington, in Louisville.
From Jerusalem.
Live in Philadelphia. From around the world to right here in Phoenix.
At Cronkite News, we report the facts and stick to the truth.
Millions of people die every year from drinking dirty water. I would never have felt I had the ability to do something without ASU pushing me. We built filtration systems out of local materials with the people. To see those kids drink clean water for the first time, it's the most rewarding feeling that you can ever have. I went to ASU because I wanted to change the world. The thing I never would have expected is how the world would have changed me.
Arizona is facing a shortage of veterinarians, especially those who take care of livestock in our more rural areas, according to the USDA. But as Andrew Christensen reports, one local camp is trying to inspire young students to consider it as a career.
Reptiles, dogs, rabbits, all the animals you'll see at the Arizona Animal Welfare League. I got an exclusive look at their kids camp, where kids learn how to properly care for animals. Barking, a familiar sound to the Arizona Animal Welfare League. From dogs to reptiles to birds, its kids camp focuses on animal care.
I think a lot of times the parents think that we're here just so that they can play with the animals and pet them, which is important, but we really want them to become community ambassadors for these animals. So we want them to realize when they go to a pet store, yeah, this leopard gecko is really cool, but it has a lot of work to them. We want to make sure to give them empathy. And enrichment is just games. It's just things that they can play with. They get their minds working. That way they're not bored, they're not unhappy, they're having a good time.
One aspect of the camp, learning animal behaviors, how to recognize when a pet will attack.
It can happen with anything. So if you notice that a dog really likes a chair or really likes a certain toy or food, this is another reason why we don't mess with them when they're eating, because again, we don't always know their history. They could have had a bad experience where someone took away their food, so now they want to protect it.
But the camp's focus, learning about animals they don't usually interact with in order to promote a healthy relationship with them and inspire possible future vets. The Arizona Animal Welfare League also offers field trips, presentations, volunteer opportunities, and pet adoptions. In the broadcast center, Andrew Christensen, Cronkite News.
For 2 decades, the efforts have been ongoing to conserve the Mexican wolf.
But the fight to keep the species alive comes with a price tag. Coming up on Cronkite News, why one county is asking the federal government for more money when it comes to the Mexican wolf recovery program.
It's been hot and dry, but we are in store for some relief. I'll explain why coming up.
This is my last broadcast as the anchor man of the CBS Evening News, and that's the way it is.
Carrying on the baton of those who came before us, our superb team of journalists, writers, reporters, editors, producers work each and every week to tell the stories critical to you. For Arizona news that matters, tune into Cronkite News weeknights at 5 on Arizona PBS.
I'm Matt Berry, ESPN Sports Center anchor and graduate of ASU's Walter Cronkite School of Journalism and Mass Communication. With its bachelor's and master's degrees in sports journalism, the Cronkite School is preparing the next generation of sports journalists to tell stories that matter, stories that excite, inspire, and inform. Cronkite immerses students in covering sports at all levels in one of the country's top sports markets. It's this hands-on experience under the guidance of award-winning sports media veterans that shape the top journalists of tomorrow.
By the year 2050, there will be more plastic in the ocean than fish. Before Professor Halden, I had an insane amount of passion, but I almost felt helpless because I didn't know how to use it. Professor Hall didn't give me a chance to make a difference. Being at a place like ASU allows you to take these big leaps. Ultimately, the biggest problems in the world cannot be solved alone.
The Cochise County Board of Supervisors wants more federal funding for Mexican wolf recovery efforts. The board has sent a letter to the Interior Secretary. The board says the funding that they currently get to compensate ranchers only covers a fraction of actual costs. So far, the recovery program has cost an estimated $38 million. Experts say there are 114 Mexican wolves in the Southwest. The Fish and Wildlife Service started efforts to conserve Mexican wolves back in 1977.
Well, it's heating up everywhere around the globe. A new study shows that Antarctica is melting at an accelerating rate. Since 1992, about 3 trillion tons of ice have disappeared. According to scientists' calculations, the southernmost ice sheet in Antarctica has melted enough to cover the state of Texas in 13 feet of water. And as a reminder, there is an excessive heat warning in place until 8 p.m. tonight.
Lauren Sheeler in our Weather Center has our forecast for the rest of the week.
We're currently sitting at 109, hot and dry today, low humidity, but that's about to change. It's officially hurricane season in North America, which typically runs from about June through November. Now, taking a look at our satellite and radar, we're currently tracking a tropical storm. It's in the south. It's going to head up north. You can see it there. And you can see it's kind of moving in this counterclockwise motion. This is due to something called the Coriolis effect. In the northern hemisphere, all objects are deflected toward the right due to the Earth's rotation. Now, this used to be a Category 3 hurricane, Hurricane Bud, with winds of up to 160 miles per hour. Since it has weakened into only a tropical storm, winds dropping to about 65 miles per hour earlier this morning. But just because it's weakening doesn't mean it won't have impact. Arizona's going to steal some of that moisture, and what we get in exchange is kind of exciting. For the next couple of days, we're going to see lots of scattered cloud coverage, lots of scattered showers. So you might want to dust off your umbrella because we haven't seen measurable rain in Arizona for over 90 days. But until then, we're going to stay calm and clear heading into your evening, low 80s. And then taking a look at our 7-day forecast, we are going to see nearly a 20-degree drop from Thursday to Friday, that final relief from what we've been wanting from that excessive heat warning. And then for the rest of the week, you can see we're still going to be under 100, which isn't too bad for mid-June, so we'll take it. For Cronkite Weather, I'm Lauren Sheeler.
Things are starting to heat up in the world of golf.
Next on Cronkite News, for the 3rd year in a row, an ASU golfer has earned a spot in one of golf's signature events. We'll introduce you to the Sun Devils set to tee it up at the U.S. Open.
I like working for Cronkite News because it gives us the opportunity to find a different angle on the same stories that every other news outlet is covering across Arizona. As students, we have the opportunity to cover issues in all across the state of Arizona.
Gives me a good chance to sharpen my skills, improve my skills, learn the techniques in a newsroom and in the programs and teamwork and technology, getting me prepared for the real world. And at the same time, I think we do a great job, make some great stories, do great journalism for the city of Phoenix and state of Arizona.
I'm Ted Simons, host and managing editor of Arizona Horizon. Join us each weekday at 5:30 and 10 as we bring you the top newsmakers who impact the state. We cover the stories in depth that shape and affect our local communities, and we take the time to ensure that all voices are equally heard. For more than 30 years, Arizona Horizon has been your voice and your source for what matters most, right here on Arizona PBS.
If you're looking for one show that tells you what happened that day in the world of business, it's NBR.
We saw a classic chip wreck.
Nordstrom's opening stores.
Triple-digit gains.
Crude climbs.
We're there to help our audience find new investment ideas.
The market still has room to go up.
Nightly Business Report is the longest-running business television program in history.
Weeknights at 10:30 on Arizona PBS.
hastily from 36. And he hooks it in. Arizona State wins. Keeping one deep, and it is caught. Jalen Strong. Do you believe it?
Some good news for soccer fans. The 2018 World Cup starts tomorrow, and the 2026 Cup is coming to the United States. FIFA has chosen North America to host the Cup. The joint bid from the U.S., Canada, and Mexico beat out a bid from Morocco. The games will be held in all three countries, but you won't see a match here in Arizona. The state dropped out of the bid in March because officials say FIFA's financial demands would be too intense. The University of Phoenix Stadium has held several high-profile soccer matches in the past.
Following an improbable playoff run, Arizona State junior Chun An-Yu will be teeing it up at the U.S. Open starting Thursday.
Our reporter Sam Hoyle met with him to discuss the amateur's biggest test.
Chun An-Yu's 2018 U.S. Open appearance marks the third time a Sun Devil has qualified for the event in 3 years. Yu is also one of 7 Sun Devils who will take on Shinnecock Hills on Thursday. A familiar face is also caddying for Yu, ASU assistant coach Armin Kirikosian.
He has, I think, the skills and attributes that are required to play a golf course like that. He hits it extremely far. He hits it very, very high, which plays great into firm greens and kind of the U.S. Open setup.
Now, while Chun An, or Kevin as he likes to go by, might be new to Shinnecock Hills in the U.S. Open, he's not new to competing at a national stage, competing at the NCAA Men's Championships this past May. Now, when Kevin's out on the golf course, his main thing is just staying relaxed.
I played a couple like big tournaments before, like the professional events, and then kind of know how that feel. So I just really like that feel, but I try to not think too much about that because when I play good golf, I always not think about too much.
As the ASU men's golf head coach, Matt Thurman saw Yu both struggle and succeed throughout the fall and spring. After ending the NCAA season riding a bit of a high, Thurman thinks Yu is in the right frame of mind to take on the task.
That's been a learning process. You know, he got a little off track this year and had to kind of refine himself that way. And Kevin plays his best when he's happy, when he smiles, when he does just soak up the moment and enjoy it and plays with a sense of humility and gratitude. But I think he's in a very good place mentally right now, and he knows what makes him tick. And one of those things is just soaking it in and enjoying the walk.
Yu will tee off Thursday at 12:41 Eastern Time alongside Wenchong Liang and Ryan Evans.
Cronkite News is proud to be the news division of Arizona PBS. Here's what's coming up on Arizona Horizon and PBS NewsHour.
On the next Arizona Horizon, election season is here, and we will have debates on all the major races. We start with the Democratic primary for candidates for Superintendent of Public Instruction. It's a clean election sponsored debate on the next Arizona Horizon.
I'm Judy Woodruff. On the next NewsHour, we continue our series, The End of AIDS, in Nigeria, where the disease is commonly transmitted from mothers to their children. That's Wednesday on the PBS NewsHour.
That's it for Cronkite News tonight. Thank you for joining us.
For top Arizona stories anytime, go to cronkitenews.azpbs.org.
There are more than 5,000 species of frogs and toads. I've filmed many different kinds of them from across the world.
Frogs are truly fascinating. You may not have thought much about them, but there's more to frogs than you might suppose.
Tonight at 7 on Arizona PBS. Coming up next on Arizona PBS, Life and World.
See this patio? There used to be a motorcycle sitting there, a bike I didn't use and didn't want, so I donated it to public television, and they took care of everything. In addition to supporting my favorite programs, I earned a tax deduction. Turn something you don't need into something you really want. Contact the Vehicle Donation Program.
Find more ways to explore at pbs.org/